So just to make it another year and still, be a father, that is like the hardest thing to do. But you still managed to get it done. So I feel like that's the most surprising thing, as a black entrepreneur, you know what I mean?
It would have been more surprising if you weren't here.
That's what. See, in my mindset, I'm just like.
It would have been more surprising.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah, I'm like,
like that.
I don't want to look at surprise because I almost like, I'm not even almost like in January, I know I'm already seeing the end of the year. Now, I don't know what all goes through. You feel me? But like, I'm definitely seeing the year. So I'm not. I'm not
get
surprised.
it. I just wanted to make sure.
No, for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
For sure. You feel like you're surprised because it's so many things that come up that is like, that's meant to set you back.
And you survive it.
Yeah.
So that's why you look at it like,
so everybody else is surprised.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, for me, I look at it like, again,
I appreciate you inviting the people out, man. This is
It's beautiful.
it's a cool
got a little
experience.
crowd.
Yeah, we got a little crowd, man.
Sure.
This is
Appreciate
come a long way. Another year with y'all boys.
Yeah.
All right. It's been a year to say the least. All right.
For sure.
It's been a year. For me, still hard to believe like you survive another year, right? And doing this thing. I don't want to say on your own, but we're kind of ain't no net. We just we creating as we go, right? And I can't believe to make it another 12 months with anything, right? With rent, a car payment, right? With trips and people that's depending on you to make it there. That is a blessing. So I'm hyped to reflect and take this moment to kind of reflect on the year, reflect on how far we've come, talk about where we're going.
No, for sure. I think it's funny how like December is the end of the year, and just coming off a birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, my boy.
Coming off a birthday, it's like you really do get the month to kind of reset, and although it's ramped up because of holidays and stuff like that, it really is the month to like reset and really like slow down and pace yourself before coming into another year. This year was definitely challenging, I would say, but rewarding at the same time. I think the scales are balanced as far as the reward and challenge. And I wouldn't want to have one without the other. Absolutely. But I'm definitely going into 2025 with a lot of lessons, a lot of stripes. You know what I'm saying? A lot of war wounds. But also just like I'm standing a little taller. My circle is a little smaller. I got a new definition of family, a new definition of love. So like, I definitely think that this year was one for the books.
Absolutely.
One for the books. 2024 was definitely one for the books.
Boy, no, for real. It's definitely been a challenging year. A lot of ups and downs. We don't even count all the ups and downs, but it continue to come.
For sure.
Yeah,
no matter what. And it's crazy. You could feel in December it's time to transform to another year. You could always feel it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely been a good year. Very grateful. Success, business still moving. So just like you said, 12 months is like, that is crazy to do anything.
For sure.
So for to be another year of business and as a black man, that's a huge thing. I commend y'all for that too.
For sure.
10 years.
For sure.
With you, 3 to 4.
I'm coming up on 5.
5 years. Look, it flew by. You know what I mean? But we here. We still here. So we're going to continue to grow. I see my boy posted for the next 50 years. We're going to continue to grow for the next 50.
For sure.
Absolutely.
We're going to make sure we do that. We're going to stand on that.
So officially, welcome to the Hustler Spirit Show, man. I'm your boy, Coach Brooks. Excited to be here. Excited to reflect. Introduce yourself, boss.
Yeah, Xavier Tremaine. social entrepreneur. You're a big hustler, I would say.
That's it.
I'm black, Sean, whatever you want to call me, trainer, whatever you want to call me.
They call you trainer.
Wear a lot of hats. Wear a lot of hats. Yeah. Father number one, but wear a lot of hats. But yeah, that's who we are. Hustle Spirit. You didn't join the right cast. You better turn up.
Yeah. So when we think about reflection and kind of that kind of monologue to start the show, I just want to pose and to answer first thing that comes to your mind. When we reflect on the year, what's been the most surprising part of the year for you? Most surprising. Let's start there. That was a great question.
Everybody like it.
That was a great question.
I can literally say that we're still here. Like this is the most surprising.
See, I'm not surprised
because
by that.
I'm surprised because how many challenges I go through daily to say, yeah, I'm ready to go back to work. Like I'm tired of doing this.
That's valid.
So I'm definitely surprised to, just to make it to December because I started in January. So that's a whole 12 months. So just to make it another year and still, be a father, that is like the hardest thing to do. But you still managed to get it done. So I feel like that's the most surprising thing, as a black entrepreneur, you know what I mean?
It would have been more surprising if you weren't here.
That's what. See, in my mindset, I'm just like.
It would have been more surprising.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I don't want to look at surprise because I almost like. I'm not almost like in January. I know. I'm already seeing the end of the year. Now I don't know what all goes through. You feel me? But like I'm definitely seeing the year, so I'm not.
No,
I'm
I
not
get
surprised.
it. I just wanted to make sure.
No, for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
You feel like you're surprised because it's so many things that come up that is like that's meant to set you back,
and you survive it.
Yeah.
So that's why you look at it like
so everybody else is surprised.
Correct.
Yeah.
So for me, I look at it like again, in any city like this in general, we mostly don't survive 2 to 3 years. But we already are surpassing that. So that's like surprising. Like, okay, cool. Like we still doing it. Like still doing it, still growing. So for sure.
Especially when there's a lot of probably opportunities that you could have
dipped out,
hung it up. Right?
Yeah, exactly. For sure.
People probably would have, not even second guessed you. Like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like you could have made every excuse and validated.
Exactly.
Wow, yeah, I get it.
Exactly.
I get it. Still surprising.
I don't know if I have no surprise. Yeah, I don't know.
Surprising can be something good, right? Surprise is like,
what you got?
I was waiting for y'all.
I think I'm.
He still ain't got it.
Yeah, I think I'm. I don't. I guess I may be looking to the word too much, but I think I'm not surprised at anything. Okay, I'll give it. I'll take this one. I'm surprised that I made it from March with the taking liquor off the table.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I'm definitely surprised at that. For something,
I'm proud of you, brother.
Yeah, I appreciate
big.
it.
That's big.
I think for me, that was at the birthday joint. I was like, dang, bro, like you did it, bro. Like I looked at it was almost like I looked at Lil
Did you
X.
drink in Miami?
Wine.
But you told me if you make it to your birthday, you gonna drink. And
I know, but
you still did. I'm glad you.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. I kept on evaluating. I'm evaluating back and forth of like, what's your why?
Right.
Right. Like I didn't really had a. Well, my why was like I just don't want to be making money.
Right.
And lose it because of this.
Right. Correct.
Like so, if I felt like I'll be honest. I talked to my homegirl Crystal. Shout out to my homegirl Crystal, up in DC. So when she came down, she spoke to the girls at Pretty Humble for the conference. And we had a talk, and I took her to dinner, and we talked, and I was like, yo, let's get a drink. She was like, actually, like, I'm sober. And I was like, what? And she was like, no, I'm sober. And I was like, oh, tell me about it. Like, I respect it. Like, it's cool. Like, my man is sober too, so what's up? So she's like, yo, like, God just spoke to me and was like, look, I'm taking you places. Like, I need you to be obedient right now. And so for that, like, I felt like I had the exact same thing right after it. And I think it was with the R&B is for Lovers joint. Like,
I remember
that March, I was like, I'm done. I can't keep being in these environments and this is my vice in these environments. If God's gonna bless me with money and like you know what I'm saying, resources and like, clout to keep on moving into rooms.
Right.
I'm not gonna blow it with this.
With some liquor. Correct.
No, and not I
You did cut me off.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
No, just because I think it's just a cool. Go
Go ahead.
I thought you were like you took a breath. And
No, you're good.
My bad. I thought you were done. My bad. No, but it goes with what you're saying because even the conversation that you and I had was so subtle, right?
Yeah.
About it, and I think just you. Because I don't think it was this thing where it's like we gotta stop drinking, like this clear thing. I think it's more so if it had a control, like you want to see if you could stop
If
it.
I could be disciplined.
Yeah, if you could be disciplined, like was it something that you had to do?
Yeah.
Because or did we have to have liquid courage? And if the things we were creating
That part.
came from liquid courage, then how sustainable is it?
That part.
Right?
That part.
And
That part.
That was my conversation
part.
2 years ago.
That part. When I was at Culture House with my cousin. As soon as we walked up, they had it was some brand ambassador. They was doing Pinot Grigio and Moscato, Pinot Grigio and champagne.
Mm-hmm.
I don't do champagne at night. That's you tripping. So I got the Pinot Grigio and I'm like sipping wine. I'm like, yo, like I don't even need this no more. Like I don't like. I'm so okay with who I am and being like who I am in those environments that I've slowly just been able to like be my authentic self.
Right.
And I'm like, dang, like if I don't need that now, now I've, like you said, you've unlocked a superpower now because I don't need that to be my authentic self. I still dance and everything now.
Right.
And I'm like, I ain't had nothing in me, so I'm lit.
Exactly.
And you can really decide why are you going the places you're going, right? For me, 2 years ago, it was more so this thing, number one, if I could do it, but also like if I have to drink just to go, then why am I really going? So it's really like if I don't feel like I can be myself in these areas, I probably shouldn't be there anyway.
Correct.
Because whoever that person is, it's not really me, right?
True.
And a lot of, and that's really what it was for me. And again, it's not this thing against drinkers or people who drink.
Sure.
I'm never that person. Like, yo, why you, like it was just this thing for me, and it was never like, oh, I ain't never drinking again. It's just like if the opportunity presents itself, and then I felt like I was doing this celebratory thing every single day. Now give myself something to celebrate, right? Like, let's get to a point.
That's true. No, that's true.
Of something that's really, really celebratory that can really matter. Because and I say this a lot of times in therapy is like, an alcoholic don't start drinking and say I'm gonna be an alcoholic, right? Like it's not like that. That's the decision that happens over time. So it was more so this thing where you don't know what stage you're at. So I'm proud of.
I appreciate you.
No, for sure.
I'm proud of myself.
Especially
there's a whole lot of things I wasn't disciplined in.
Yeah.
But if I can look at one thing of the year and be like, all right, at least you did this.
You made
this thing cool. I think it definitely humanized me too.
Facts.
It humanized me to the point where I was like, okay, X, like there's things you can work on, and regardless of how long it takes, you conquered that this year. Next year, what do you want to conquer? You know what I'm saying? And not putting it. I put so much pressure on myself. I know we all put so much pressure on ourselves to be a certain thing at a certain time.
Correct.
And that really scaled it back for me of like, all right, X, like one thing at a time, do it well, and watch doors just open up. So
yeah, and that's perfect. I think my biggest surprise, I'm trying to think. I had two of them.
You was asking us. No, you don't even know.
I had two of them. I think would be not just I had two, and now.
Give me one.
You me ask you?
Yeah.
So
thank you.
What do you
I'm
think
doing all the asking.
Coming into 2024 surprised you the most? What do you think coming into 2024? Coming into 2025, ending 2024, when you reflect on your year and you evaluate all of the months that you went through from January, February, March, April, May, June,
I got it. You're gonna make me
July.
forget again. You're gonna make me forget. Right? I'm gonna
when you evaluate, like what surprises you?
I think
what makes you think that you did something well.
Yep.
Opens up the box of let me start. I'm done.
No, I think my entering into the next level of maturity, right? Like,
How old are you?
You've been there.
stop.
Oh, my
stop.
fault.
See, and that's the thing,
Sorry,
right?
sorry.
Here we go. Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry.
So understanding, because especially in being a father, I can pinpoint those moments of growth where you have to decide between this or that, right? Decide to go home, decide to stay out, decide to do this, and I didn't realize that how much maturity isn't an age, is those decisions and those moments. And again, not saying that they're right or wrong. I think that's a big thing people get caught up with. Either the decision, because of grace, will always work out.
Right.
But I just know that with the choices I've been able to make, I'm starting to realize how much I enjoy being a father and being a husband and things of that nature, because I could also see the moments where potentially my father made a decision to go a different direction.
Makes sense.
Right?
Makes sense.
So it's not like I'm absent from potentially thoughts of, I could just be doing this. You're not absent from those things. I think is the decisions that you make in those moments that I think has really, and again, there's going to be so many other tests and moments,
For sure.
but like seeing maturity be tangible, right? And this is the first year I think I've really been able to see that growth, as opposed to it just all, like, up until now, some of the things that I do, or people may say is mature, that's just who I was, right? Like life finally caught up to who I was, and then it was another level of growth, and I got to see that kind of happen, with becoming a dad, and so yeah, I think it was just surprised at another opportunity to see maturity and to mature.
That's tough.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Proud of y'all, yo. I'm proud of y'all.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Beautiful.
So now we've talked about what's been the most surprising, just from that standpoint. Now let's kind of dive into, like, because we want to leave it in 2024. So I believe in not speaking it into life, but let's talk about your biggest loss from the year, right? Just so we can leave it in 2024. Your biggest loss or biggest lesson, right? As far as 2024 goes. Yep. Keep all those sounds in too when we gotta. I like it.
I got so many lessons, bro.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from personal to emotional to
yeah.
physical to spiritual to. I came into 2024 off a very big breakup. You know what I'm saying, to keep it a buck.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to. No, go ahead.
I was about to say, bro, what? I'm like, my heart dropped. Like, bro, what? Like, not you.
You up now.
Talk about surprises. I'm like, God,
I would have been like, yo,
what are you doing?
You up now?
Hey, but no, I came off and look, I'm like, God, bro.
I love it.
I think I had to really get comfortable with being by myself. So it wasn't a loss, but like I felt like I've been grieving for so long, and grieving in love is a whole nother ball game, bro. Like
That should be a book title. I like
What?
that.
Grieving in love.
like for real.
Write it.
And if you don't like really like, I mean, I put on my Instagram quotes like, people die, grief don't. Like, because I learned like, yo, like you've been masking like hurt for years, bro. Like, and I saw another joint that said like, isolation is the price you pay when you start to fix your life. And like isolation is tough. I love it. I love it. And it's that solitude and that isolation that allows you to like really deal with thoughts that you can put in so many places. So I would say one of the losses, one of the lessons, you know what I'm saying, is just like having to be alone. like really, you know what I'm saying, really be on my own, be, you know what I'm saying, be by myself. Don't mean, you know what I'm saying, wasn't entertaining. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm over here smiling like,
Yeah.
But like in reality, like I had to like really tell myself, don't jump into nothing. Like be alone.
Yeah.
And I think even through that, I still lost people. Like I still lost people. So it was like, dang God, like what you doing? I know how to come up off a loss. Like what we doing, bro?
Yeah.
So it really tests you to fix you and just really love on yourself, bro. Like I think that's another piece of the drinking was like really fix you, bro. Like really empowering yourself and like really loving on yourself to figure out how to look in the mirror and understand that like you are enough.
Embracing them flaws.
Embracing
right?
them flaws, everything. Like I said, there's so many lessons, but I know coming into 2024, that was a huge one that I knew I was gonna have to deal with. I didn't know it was gonna be more loss on top of that. And then, of course, you can, again, like with lessons just naturally in business, like you can plan out everything all year round, and I mean, it's not gonna look like what you thought it was gonna look like, and you're gonna get those surprises, and you just have to adjust. And I know for sure I'm built for this.
Absolutely.
I know for sure I'm built for this joint, bro. Like, it ain't too many. Yeah, I'm built for it.
Yeah,
I'm definitely built for this
yeah.
joint, bro.
And I think it's in embracing that the hard times is a part of it too, right? Like we keep thinking that any of our time is going to be
I'm gonna cut you off real quick.
Yeah, please.
You said it.
I'm just trying to make sure we.
You said it a while ago though. You said like entrepreneurship is just how much bullshit can you go through.
That's it.
literally.
I tell people all the time. I tell people I made up that quote, but
I never said I probably re-said it after you telling me. I just say it better. So then you think I made it up. That's all that happens.
Nah, but that's just that's one life. That's one little lesson.
I love it.
That I think I went through is just really figuring out isolation and just restarting, pushing the reset button.
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Lessons, definitely a lot of lessons. I think I actually like went through a time where I feel like I lost my faith in God. Honestly, so I was going through like a lot going into 2024 as well. And like to now, you like trying to figure out if you could do it on your own, and you always figure out that you can't do it on your own.
facts.
And it's starting to hit me now. So like, see, like, okay, cool, like. You still prayed for that. Don't matter for how long ago it was, you still prayed for that. So now it's starting to happen, you know what I mean? Now to take it in and like say, okay, cool, like you think you did it alone, but the whole time God was still right there.
Yeah.
I got out of church. I didn't go to church for like the last 7 months, honestly.
Heathen.
Boy, tell you.
I ain't gonna like the last 7. Nah, for real though. Cause I was on the way, like, let me find God for myself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're going to listen to the same sermons, you know, older, I'm not gonna say older, but older, you know, preachers, they preach about Old Testament. I wouldn't even thought about the time. You know, they ain't nothing I want to hear for real. I want to.
Yeah, I don't think any of us.
I'm just saying, like, you know what I mean? It's just more so like they talking about, well, you know, you gon'
50,000 BC.
Yeah.
I don't know if thought was thought about.
Yeah, no.
During that.
Chill, for real, chill. But no, I seen a post yesterday and I reposted it. Like how they talk about all the ups, like everything that you're going to get. They don't talk about what you go through, like what you're going to go through, like all the downs you're going to go through. So yeah, I really think I lost my faith in God a lot. I prayed, but I was like, man, it ain't gonna happen. You know what I mean? I just kept going and try to figure it out on my own.
real.
But now to like realize and like sit down and even the little fast we do with the fitness joint, I use that time, you know, maybe because I might just do one day.
Connect with God.
I pray a lot. I write. I won't even tell nobody. I just do it. And I feel like I started learning like about God myself, you know, just finding him on my own way versus trying to go to a church and just sitting there and listen for 45 minutes. I'm out and I'm back to my regular self. You know what I mean? So yeah.
How do you think you knew that you were like losing your relationship with God? Like,
because I started blaming all my losses on
God.
Yeah. So
Like why? Well, like why?
like why did I gotta go? Why I gotta go through this?
Yeah.
Or why I gotta be depressed? Like why I gotta be this person? And I realized it was like that's something you created. Like you did that. So man did that, which is me. God he didn't do that.
Yeah.
You prayed for if you want to be vulnerable. I prayed out of my marriage. I want to get out of that. Like, I need to get out of that. And I didn't know how I was going to separate, how fast, how long, you know, and it worked in a way that was like, okay, cool. It was peaceful because I prayed for peaceful.
Right.
Came from out of town, was gone. So I was like, all right, bet. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
But then you still got to go through that, damn, my kid's gone. You know what I mean? So now it's like a learning, like, okay, cool. Like, see, I can't even talk. Yeah.
You good.
Yeah.
You good.
But to speak to that point, and I love it, bro, like, I think every individual, if they're honest, they go through that moment of questioning. I think as you grow up and you go through enough stuff, if you don't ever try to figure out and question it, then you're not really learning from the situation. Right. So it wasn't so much, and I think it really happens when you go through something that the world told you that. See that shit. You know, when the world told you that you shouldn't, or you shouldn't go through it, like a divorce or like going through those things, I think that's when it hits, because I think it becomes easier to condemn ourselves. So then it's almost like, why would God even? So then that's when the questioning comes, right? And I think coming out of those moments are what develops that real relationship. And then even in thinking about the church, and from that standpoint, it comes a point, especially in a man's life, where you got to start to do your own research. You have to start to know exactly what you're looking for and what you need, because God is exactly who you want him to be, right? So I think going through that is just indication of a level up and of getting closer to him, and in true belief that he's a part of us, right? Like so therefore he is God in us. So therefore we exude those same things. So I think it's a beautiful process. Because once you find him for yourself, then that can never be shaken.
Right.
Facts.
Right. You never question that. For me, I think biggest lesson is that I can let go of people and I'm still a good person, right? Like, because for the longest, you know, just naturally because of my profession, I am hardwired to make people feel good around me, right? I'm hardwired to, you know, people can get away with, I don't care if nobody like me. No, that's a part of what I do. Every single day I have to convince people who are in the worst times of their life that it's going to get better, and that coming to see me will help. So naturally, everyone I'm around is going through the worst time. So I think realizing that I could choose my peace and my family in the midst of also helping people, you know, that I wasn't, you know, condemned or going to hell or any of those things. I think every person who dislikes me that I know of or has a problem with me, I've probably helped at one point. You know what I'm saying? And
whether you knew it or not.
Whether I knew it or no. These people are directly, I know I was a direct influence and help and support. And it just became to the point where it became so draining that I didn't know who I was. And I realized that if I don't let go of that, then I won't ever be able to help to the capacity that I thought of. So you know, I think we was talking about it one time. Like, I can't remember, you know, to be vulnerable. Like, I can't remember if I've ever broken up with a girl. I've never ended a friendship. Like, I've never been strong enough to end something that I know wasn't good for me ever in my life until this past year. And it was tough because a lot of questioning came with that, like, oh, that person needs me, or I got to do those things. And, you know, shout out to my wife of really being that sounding board and that voice of reason of really helping me to work through those moments. But I know that was tough. So really choosing myself and choosing my son, really was huge. And I have no ill will towards people that I cut relationships with, but I just know that if I'm not okay, I can't even continue to help you the way that you may be coming to for me for help. So, the world makes being selfish this negative thing a lot of the times, but
I think sometimes too, not to
No, please,
honestly,
yeah,
not
go
to cut
ahead,
you
yeah.
off, but I think sometimes too, when you know that you're not okay and you keep forcing it,
yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying? If we speaking spiritually, like, God will let you, all right, like, now I'm gonna have to strip things away for you to see yourself, because you keep on blocking it with things that I'm trying to tell you, like, you're gonna have to. At some point, you have to deal with this.
Yeah.
But if you don't, just obey and be obedient, it's a scary place. It's a scary place. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, like I said all the time, like, it's gonna come 3 or 4 or 5 more times.
Yeah.
For you to really, really learn, not the lesson, because it's not a lesson. It's just there's a place that you want to go, and in order to get to that place, like, you really do have to, like, I'm not gonna say callous up, but you do have to, like, get some war wounds.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
because it's not. I think that the thing with us is we're no longer in the place where we're doing it for ourselves.
Yeah, no.
Honestly, these brick walls that we're breaking down and these hard lessons that we're learning, it's so that somebody else can come through.
Absolutely.
And don't have to go through so much.
Absolutely.
And it sucks sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You got to be that sacrificial lamb and get bruised and, you know what I'm saying, battered and stuff like that. But I think that that's just the true heart that we do have, and that God has, like, really blessed us with. That He's like, bro, like, it's going to hurt, but your shoulders will withstand this. Like, you're good.
Facts.
And as long as you can continue to have those relationships and
Correct.
have that relationship with God, figuring it out, like, it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. It's just that mountain to climb be hell.
Oh, bro.
that mountain to climb be hell.
Hands slipping off the shit, all that.
And then once you think you make it to the top, you look, there's another one.
There's another one.
There's a
You got on all that
that
leather.
leather sticky too, ain't it? Boy, all that lotion on it.
Leather and a turtleneck.
Boy, hot. That boy hot. So when you just wanted a reason to show off your muscle, man, I take my shirt. So in thinking about that, right? Lessons are, I think, getting opportunities to learn those lessons are really what this thing is about, right? Because you got to see yourself every day. But I think without those lessons, you won't realize the blessings, right? So that's the other part of it, is like, now I want to hear what's been you think the biggest blessing of the year, the biggest win.
Let's explode the whole world, the whole Roanoke.
Huh?
What?
I got a big blessing on the way.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
I was like, hey, let's
one.
fix that. Don't need to.
Yeah, big one. Big baby, new baby, coming.
Yeah.
February 25, we here. Big blessing. Big
Blowing
blessing.
up. Oh,
Had to
man.
go through all that.
That's a
To get the
huge blessing.
I mean, yeah,
Congratulations, bro.
appreciate it. It's good.
Here.
It's good.
Is that
It's
breaking
here.
news here on the Hustle Spirit Show? Is that breaking
That's
news?
breaking, it ain't breaking news because news already been broke. But
Yeah,
I'm gonna
but
break
still,
the news
it's
from the dad.
from dad.
I'm gonna break the news.
That's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's it.
25. We out.
February.
We inside. I ain't gonna say we out. So we
You
inside.
inside.
Yeah.
It's congrats.
Doors locked.
Congratulations, man.
Girl dad for sure.
Girl dad.
Y'all want to hear? Y'all want the baby?
Girl dad.
Girl dad.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate
Girl
it, man.
dad. Yeah,
Appreciate
boy,
it.
you got some beautiful queens in the world, bro. And
Yeah.
and to be, you a real parent now. Once you reach that 3,
What?
that's you a parent. you are a parent.
My crew.
Yeah, you gotta get a van.
Y'all leave it like
Chrysler Pacifica.
I'm still
Nah,
entry level.
I ain't
bro.
get no van. I ain't get no
A
van.
van
You a
all
van,
day.
bro.
Yeah, bro.
I get
the Camry
I
in
get
it.
a Tahoe.
No,
You ain't get no Tahoe. Get you a van.
Car seat. Go and get
Get you a
that
Chrysler Pacifica.
Picture me pulling up in the front.
Go on down Magic City Ford. I ain't want to
Yeah,
give them
bro.
no shout outs.
I'm still entry
Hey, let
level.
me get a
Shout out.
sponsorship or something. Get you a Chrysler Pacifica.
Magic City.
The
get
strongest
you,
van
the
driver
TVs
alive,
and-
bro.
the TVs and
You're
the
gonna
kid.
be real. It's just super
Kinda
strong,
hard.
right?
Yeah.
It's riding, bro.
Steering wheel got dents in it.
Niggas just
No,
mad.
it's a beautiful thing, bro. I'm still an entry level parent. You know, one, bro. That's like, you know,
I'm the
he's-
youngest
throw him on
guy.
my back.
We got him.
Yeah, bro.
I'm getting my
I need parental advice, right?
You getting snip?
snipped up,
Yeah,
neutered.
yeah.
You get neutered.
We have claps in the
Good, bro.
audience.
Good. They gonna put a microchip on you. They gonna put a microchip on you.
They're gonna run studies on you.
The green line on his stomach. Get this dog up out of here.
No, congratulations, bro. It is a beautiful, beautiful
Yeah, that's what's up.
thing, man.
That's what's up.
It's,
I'm watching y'all. Y'all keep it going.
Huh?
Y'all keep it going.
Why is school?
Yeah,
just
hey, bro. I had a.
it's crazy.
What?
That's a great blessing. Hey, I don't got no.
That was
none
my
of them
biggest
type-
one. You said my biggest one. I
Yeah,
want to give my
no,
biggest one.
That is it. I'm trying to think. Trying
My phone about to go crazy.
from 2024. That's another lesson. I really want to say a blessing. Lessons are
But
blessings.
you said a lesson.
I know, but I was about to go
Lesson
down
is a
that
blessing.
whole path. Like now, I gotta match the energy. I ain't got no babies on the way or nothing. but
Lesson.
I gotta
Go ahead,
match
bro.
the energy.
It's still good.
got-
Oh,
Truck this year?
no, that was last year.
You got a new twuck.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say I think one of the biggest blessings was moving into another location, right? Yeah. So being able to move into a location that is coming up on 4 years ago. This thing was just at a park. I was just renting out random space, and then we got into a location that I thought was going to be forever, but God always has other plans, and we had to pivot. And I even though I didn't want to, I got to learn another level of business because shout out to my first landlord that we were renting from. He kind of let me in to rent a space that was that big and that large. I didn't have nothing. I didn't have, he didn't ask for all this stuff, and I was just able to kind of get in there. But then we had to grow, and this next space, I had to learn how to shop around and look and sign a real contract and do those things. And I wasn't fearful. Right. And then, and that was the thing people ask, why you sign a 5-year lease? Really, that was for me to ensure, damn it, I'm still going to be here 5 years from now, right? Like so, and I hope there's a 4th, 5th location during that time. No, it's going to be, right? So now it's, being able to get established, have a real address and be our real spot. We're in Salem of all, you would ask me, so many years ago, hey, where you think you're going to have a business at? It definitely wasn't Salem, Virginia, right? To be able to be out there, but to be, close to Roanoke College and to the schools and to be established at that point, right? It's been cool. So never would have thought that. So that's been one of the bigger blessings from 2024.
Congrats, bro.
I appreciate that, Doc.
That's major.
Yeah, baby.
I got
Especially from the conversation.
I got a bottle for you.
Huh?
Champagne though.
You can
said,
pop it. I'll pop it
Yeah,
for
just
you.
pop it. I ain't
and
gonna drink it.
and then you can drink.
No,
it.
you gonna just pour it out.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
That's good.
It's
Hey,
popping. I need to
Yeah,
drink it.
yeah.
Pour it out.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, wasted. Fuck it.
Yo, wow.
Stupid, bro.
Pour it out. Right?
I need to reflect a little bit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
No.
I need to reflect a little bit.
Okay.
I think everything has been a blessing. I don't want to be cliche like you said.
Of course you are.
Everything.
Of course.
No, for real. Because I feel like it's been so much lost. But I'm in all seriousness. Like, if I count how much loss it was, like, it is nothing but a blessing.
Oh yeah.
Because like everything like that went down literally brought it to another up.
So how about something that you said you were going to do that you did?
Other than not drink, because you're about to say that.
No, that is what I was gonna say. Yeah. I went to Africa again.
Yeah.
And that for me was probably, you know what I'm saying, despite all of the ups and downs, that to me is just another piece of myself that I was able to truly tap into. I haven't shot photography since July for almost 4 years.
Wow.
So being able to go back to what I said I was going to do, I said I would never shoot photography unless I'm in Africa. And I held my promise to myself.
Yeah.
And as a creative, it's tough because being in a place like Roanoke, it's hard for me to find my outlets in my creative pieces. But I think that was a huge blessing for me to be able to go to Africa for not only to do business and to leisurely get exposed to culture, but also to be there for 30 days.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. So
You came back skinny too.
yeah, it was
crazy,
completely life-changing. I can't really explain it in the time that we have right here. It would have to take.
I'm going next time. I don't care.
Yeah, definitely going back again. Please look out for that. Everything that I dreamed of. My first flight in life was to Africa. I was 18 years old. My mom put me on a plane.
Y'all was rich.
Shit. We sold raffle tickets.
Bro, your first plane ticket. Boy,
seriously,
that boy
that was
went
my
to
first-
Africa.
That was my first flight ever. 18 years old. 18 years old.
That is
And so
impressive.
to go back and know that that's my place of peace, and that's my place of solitude, that's my place of renewal.
That's a whole day
That's
away.
definitely the.
That's a whole day away. How long it take?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a day away.
That's definitely the only places I've known you that you've consistently went back to.
Yeah.
Right?
This was just 3 times.
I've been to
4.
Ghana, South Africa, Ethiopia, Uganda, Eritrea,
So they know you.
Kenya. You stupid. Bro. You stupid.
Here comes Xavier.
Nah,
Xavier's
that is my
coming.
place, bro. That's my place. I think it's one of those things where once you go, it's just
Oh no, I'm excited, bro.
I don't know. I can't explain it. I want everybody to go, and I'm planning that so that people get that experience. I love it. But that was a blessing for me.
I love
It was a life-changing blessing. Like I said, I came into 2024, trying to figure out whoa, this is happening. Like I'm really back by myself. You try to think that you're not for so long. No, we cool. But it's like, I'm really by myself. And then I think I needed that. I needed that from my grandmother. I started learning so much more about what grieving was to me and the person that she really, really was for me and who I really lost. And not so much even who I lost, but who my mother lost and who my family lost and how the dynamic was shifted. Africa saved my life for sure. Africa definitely saved my life. So
That's big, bro.
It's a big blessing for me.
So,
Photography as well, just being back in my bag with that.
so as we come on the back end of this thing, right, I really want to, finish it off, right? We talked about surprise. We talked about lesson lost. We talked about, biggest blessing. Now, let's take a peek into the future, right? Let's what's next, right? What is the focus of what's coming next, right? As we close out 2024, what are you foreshadowing? What are you being faithful for? What are you praying for? What are you hopeful for, right? As we leave 2024. I guess I can start since
Yeah,
y'all
you might as well start over.
I'll start. For me, every year, right? Y'all know, me and my family and at my business, we choose a word that's been my focus word, and it's we're coming up on my 10th year, doing a word, right? To start the year and to be the focus, and I've been blessed enough, and not that people didn't know about it, but I've been blessed enough to, give that gift and to encourage people to focus on a focus word. Not all these goals are good, but I feel as if you can have one focus for the year and you can look back at the end of it and you can think you've at least intertwined and gained that throughout the year. I think that's a huge blessing. And my words have never come back void, right? They come back right on time. So 2024 was about sustainability. It was super hard, having to slow down. I don't like slowing down because before it was the excuse, I'm always creative, I'm doing all this stuff. But really it's because I didn't like to sit with myself.
Right.
I hid behind the always creating, always moving, always doing all those things because I didn't have to kind of sit with it. So this year forced me to redo things again and to really solidify policies, procedures, just processes that I hope and what I've seen is going to transcend us into the following year. So 2025 for me, we chose the word is expand, right?
That is crazy.
Expand 2025. And that's not just, places or where we go. I'm really not sure where it is, but when you think about it, expansion is really about, touching more and but it's also stretching more, right? And that's the part that
Get ready.
I know. You say that every year, and every year it gets harder to choose this word. But when we think about expansion, I know stretching comes with it, but strength comes with stretching.
Mm-hmm.
And I know
you get real limber.
Yeah, baby.
Mobile.
So I know
Agile.
with this past year being sustainability, I really took my health that much more seriously. I went to the doctor. Shout out, to my doctor establishing Dr. Slackman.
Black
Lewis.
guy.
Yeah. No, he's not.
Oh,
but he's great. He's a DO, which means that he's more holistic, right? It's not all about giving medication. It's about preventative care, and that was something that as Black men, I think we really have to go more. And seeing my grandfather pass away, all my grandparents pass away from these illnesses, it was just something that wasn't really something that was big. That I saw growing up is people going to the doctor. So this past year, I really wanted to be more sustainable with my health. They found things, but we're working on those things. So as we go into that next year expanding, I know that I'm going to need the energy, right? Expansion is, I've turned 40 this coming up year. Right. Shut up.
40.
No.
Nah,
and all jokes aside.
Nah, for real.
Bro, I told you this.
Yeah.
Bro, you gotta understand where we come from.
Yeah.
We ain't never seen. I mean, we probably seen 40-year-olds, but to sit beside that's lit, bro.
I appreciate that.
Dog, that's lit, bro. I know 40-year-olds right now that's it's dead mission, bro.
Yeah.
It's you know what I'm saying. They tired, tired.
Yeah,
so you definitely redefine what 40 looks like.
I appreciate that, bro.
40.
I really do.
For sure, bro.
That's
Beautiful.
That's huge.
40?
Yeah, and I feel like I'm just getting started, right?
Oh.
And
That's
to be,
tough.
Yeah. So to be able to go into that year, 40, turning 40, 10 years of marriage is coming this year.
40.
5 years of business ownership.
That's
bro.
good numbers.
It's a huge year. And
40.
this year, this guy. But expansion is.
You like them 40s, goddamn.
Yeah.
40 to new 30.
Yeah,
I can see that for you.
I'll take that, bro.
Yeah, 40's definitely
I
new
feel
30.
it, but it's
Where do you
beautiful.
feel it at?
My knees. Look at you keep rubbing them.
I was running mine too. I had to stop.
The biggest thing that I think, and there's
Your
people
back.
who are older. No, it's not even that. It's you have to be careful with how much you enjoy comfort when you're coming into 40 because
That boy asleep all day.
you will sleep. I got my recliner now. I just bought a recliner this year, right? All of those things. So you got to be careful because you can really start to enjoy
I ain't
comfort.
getting up.
Right? No, and I won't leave the house as soon as I sit down. So really, it's fighting against that
That you're
level.
doing that is crazy.
Bruh, that level of comfort. I ain't mowing no yard. I'm paying somebody to do that.
Rock codes on Uber Eats.
So I think that's the biggest thing.
That's
is going
crazy.
into that. So yeah,
That's what's up, bro.
I can't even
No,
bro,
for
bro,
real.
bro.
That's crazy.
So yeah, what's next, right? Like what's your 2025 outlook?
You want to go with me?
Vision for
Me?
2025.
So you definitely got me on the word,
Yeah.
the power of the word. For me, I did my sustainability year. This year was about strategy, which was super tough.
Yeah.
Because once you start playing strategically, it's like it's chess. Some people, you know what I'm saying. Some people can't go. Some things can't go. You know what I'm saying. things are taken away and pieces are moved, you know, for the long game.
Purposely,
For the
though.
long game, yeah. Purposefully, like I mean, it's literally like the year strategy. Whenever y'all hit that one, if you do or if you name it something else.
You made me scared of it. So I ain't-
Well, that strategic year ain't no joke, bro. I ain't
We had
gonna
a
lie.
lot of conversations. I'm
That
like,
strategic
nah, I ain't
year
ready
ain't
for
no
that.
joke, bro, for real. But this year, the word excellence kept coming.
Wow.
The word excellence kept on coming. I am coming into 10 years of entrepreneurship,
Yeah, bro. Congratulations.
which to me is, again, I think, like when you said like what's the biggest blessing, I'm like, yo, it's been so much loss, but through these times, my pivot game, my bounce back game is so quick. It just don't even hit me the same. You know what I'm saying? So coming into year 10, I deemed it as excellence. We're rolling out, you know, huge campaigns for fundraising for even more sustainability and capacity growing. I'm gonna really, really focus on myself again, doing the health, getting the health right. Really, really honing in on my relationship with my mom.
Yeah.
I've been forgiving a lot, which was, you know, as a man, you know what I'm saying, forgiveness is a key piece of getting to the next chapter.
Absolutely.
Really, really where you want to go, especially with some of the things that we've been through. The excellence piece, this 10 years, I will be known as the greatest creative director to ever come out of Roanoke.
Heck yeah.
Yes,
Still
sir.
My
get it,
mind
baby.
is, you know, sharp, and it's not a bragging or boasting thing, but like you tell me all the
Stop
time,
saying
Real.
yeah.
That's
Don't
real.
even say that.
No, facts.
You
It's
amongst
just-
like that
yeah.
made me excited.
Exactly.
Like,
It's
yeah, bro.
I
Like,
feel
be
like
that.
my
I
mind
don't
is
care what people
so
think.
sharp, bro, and
Oh, I was about to say I can't cuss.
yeah, no, we've got
Care about these
partnerships.
people. Oh, you think he the best?
Yeah,
Yes, I
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I do,
Yeah.
I really do, and I think that the city is now, and people are now. I'm learning a little bit more about partnerships and how I'm putting myself on the back burner. It does no justice for nobody. It's really, you know what I'm saying. It does no justice for nobody. If anything, it's selfish, right? Because when we don't share our story and when we don't really talk about who we are, and like not so much as a look at me, but when we don't do what God has like really called us to do,
Correct.
even when it's not comfortable, we really are taking things away from other people.
1000%.
So
Correct.
I'm really going to really hone in on getting myself right to be a father, right? To be I ain't got no babies on the way,
I'm
but
like, yo.
to be a father, to be a husband,
Announcements.
to be the best son, because that's I know that's what was coming for me.
Absolutely.
Is you know, my whole goal was to set up all of this stuff and to be able to like take a step back and be everything that I never had.
Yeah. Wow.
So excellence is the year for me. I'm really setting it up to where my grandmother and my grandfather and my grandmother and my mom and, you know, all my family can really like coast and rest.
Yeah.
I want to put them in positions where they can thrive. I know my mind can create those opportunities for them. So that's what I want is I just want excellence. I want
That's
excellence.
tough.
And I just want to, a lot of times we'll follow up with like, I'm the best with not to boast or brag because really it's not even about other people a lot of time. It's all about belief in yourself.
Yourself.
Because you know if you say that, you got to stand on
Yeah, no,
it.
facts.
Right. So a
Facts.
lot of
Yeah, that's
times we
real.
will back out of
That's
it because if I say I'm the best, now I got to stand
facts.
on that
Right,
thing.
right.
Yeah.
But it has very little to do with other people, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to continue to be the best because the people who are really inspired by you are going to know that the best is possible.
No, facts.
Right.
And it don't have to look like.
Yeah. That's why when you say that excellence and you're the best, then I know like I'm right there.
No,
right?
facts,
Like because the people that you respect and that you are inspired by, you know, you're inspired because of their continuous fight and what they're doing and what you're doing. So, bro, that gets me excited.
I appreciate it.
Every
bro.
time.
I appreciate
Let's go
it.
get it.
You can't be around people that if you're not excited by somebody else's
Bro,
life,
that's wild.
you got to skedaddle.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But nah, for me, I definitely would say the word take off. It'll be take off, you know, for next year, 2025 for sure. I could just feel it, just stuff I go through. I'm not even trying to exaggerate, like stuff month to month to month. Like it has been something. So it's like, I know it's something coming. Like even little stuff is, I ain't gonna say little, but little stuff as far as like getting into ministry. I've been told that numerous times, from preachers off the pulpit, straight off the pulpit. But not even just like focusing on, oh my God, this is more so like leading, younger kids into, just to being the best versions of themselves. Like we are, being a mentorship. It shows you that, and just having, creating family like it's supposed to be. I've always want my kids to have that family, have that dynamic.
Like you want it. Like you feel it's supposed to be.
Correct.
Not nobody. How you feel.
Correct. Yeah, for real. But but for real, like just to be sure that we just taking off, because again, I could just see so much, and I feel like I be in my own way most of the time, of my own thoughts of thinking like I don't think I can do that for real. But I still, as you just said, you call yourself the best, but like stand on your words. Just as much as I tell my clients as well. So yeah, just take off next year for sure.
Take off.
And everybody that's with me, we're gonna go all the way up to the top. Even joining partnership as far as the Hustle Spirit Show. Yeah. Not your average. It's just so much. So I just feel like, I'm not gonna say I feel like it's gonna happen. We're gonna take off. It's gonna be another great year. We just gonna turn it up. 2025.
What do you think you said your last year was
this past year? Sustainability.
What was your past? What was this? What would
this
you
past
do
year,
if you had to name it?
I would definitely say sit back or learn.
Learn.
I like learn.
I did a lot of learning this year. To where
you was doing something else and learning. What?
Lunging.
Oh, that was a learning, boy. Hey.
Yo, learning, like, I did a lot of learning just from, watching things fail, watching things, trying to do stuff because I thought it was supposed to be done this way.
Yeah, that's real.
Canceling big classes that we talked about, bro, you should have just still did it. I'm like, nah, bro, I don't want to do that. I don't want to look crazy. But that was a learning experience where now it's like, I'm going to still stick to whatever I say is going to go that same time. So a lot of learning, going through situation, relationships, whatever you call it, learning to not, dim your light for other people. You know what I mean? Keep yourself up so you can continue to do what you're doing as far as uplifting other people. And then still being there for yourself too. So I had to learn to be there for myself as much as I am for other people.
I love it.
And I definitely learned that a lot because I was drained every single day, every single night, giving out so much energy to clientele, making sure they're uplifted, they're still happy, they look good, their body feels amazing. And I'm like, damn, I'm not even drinking my water. Like, I remember my mom sent me a video about, you ain't even drink your water. Like, you didn't drink your water. And that's true. I'm like, I'm telling y'all, I drink 8 bottles. I probably had 2.
Right.
Because I'm trying to make sure y'all good, know? So a lot of learning. So yeah, my 2 words, I'm going to leave it with 2 words. It's learning and I guess it's 3. Setback.
Oh, it's okay.
Learning and setback was this year. But yeah, I'm grateful, to go into 2025 with you guys. I feel like, I keep saying I feel like we're going to take off for sure.
For sure.
This is like a stepping stone for us, even just starting from the first podcast we did live when nobody was there. We had 2 people.
Yeah.
And people still watch us online, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. We got a little crowd right now, but still, we just having our brains together that we have right now, it's no way that we can't like just grow.
Yeah.
Just keep
I love it, bro.
What I love too is not even just thinking about the show. One thing I know, one thing you wanted was just consistency.
Yeah.
And we actually finished a whole year.
Literally.
Now that I think about it, like we finished a full year.
It's still episodes in the back. Like we ain't even put out.
A lot of stuff we ain't even put out. No, it's to be.
But shout out to Bear too. We ain't even. Shout out to Bear.
Bear was supposed to be on this evening, but Bear.
Go ahead, come on. Come on up here now, right now.
Beared out, but
he ain't coming.
So so I guess before we close out, man, we had
do it on the show.
Yeah, I want real reactions.
Okay.
Oh, we on the show.
Yeah. We did a.
So we did Secret Santa.
Secret Santa for the Hustle Spirit Show. So Barry, you got to come out here for this. So
He said, "Yeah, I know."
Yeah. Come on out here, boss. So
Yeah, let me go. Let me get mine. I ain't trying to stand up and get mine. Appreciate you, man. I forgot who I even had, so I just got whatever for
So
real.
you just got whatever. So nobody knows who they had. So we're gonna, I guess, on the count of 3, we'll just pass it and then we'll open it up, right? And just the reason that's what you got.
Envelope. You got a contract. You got a contract in there.
Here you go. It's your gift. You get to be
You go with her muscle for the next 2 years. I
officially-
swear. I swear, yo, you got everything you want. 30%.
But my thing with this, and just to give a little precursor, is like, I want people to see, black men, being thoughtful and giving gifts and things of that nature, because I think it's important. I think friendship and business relationships are hard to mix at times, and I know we've definitely gone through those things. So just want to, take an opportunity. I guess on the count of 3. Anybody else got
Where
something
you
to
get
say?
that bag from?
Yeah,
Marshalls.
You can keep it.
that's a shot.
Whoever
That's like a
has it, you
shopping
can
Somebody
keep
give
the
me a
bag.
pen, real. I need a pen.
What do you need a pen
No, you don't.
for?
We know. Just give it to the person who's,
Give it to the
who's
person
gifting
who's
it.
it
I just
is.
need to put something on it.
Why? You got an envelope.
I'm back. Good throw.
He didn't play football.
No.
Say something.
So
We right, bro.
Xavier, like he's stabbing the paper.
You hit them weights. You got too much testosterone in there.
I bet. When you read it, just know. Read what you see.
What? I don't even want you to give it. 1, 2, 3.
I bet.
I appreciate
Oh,
it.
this me? Oh, yeah, I get the Marshalls. It is Marshalls. I seen this bag. Ooh!
I guess you just open it. Just open it. Let's see.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you know me well, baby.
Appreciate you, babe.
Did you read it?
I don't care.
What it say? Tell people what it say.
It's on the way. It's on. That dude got a.
No, I got it.
He got
It's
an
a hell of a gift.
IOU.
It's a hell of a
It's an
gift.
IOU.
Yeah.
What this is, boy?
Huh? Little something for you.
It's a little
boss
box.
man.
Chill.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
look at my gift. Open your
Do
gift.
you know what it is? Do you know what it is?
Oh, my boy.
Do you have that already?
Yeah, a little something.
You don't?
A little
My
something,
boy.
boss. You like that,
I
boss?
was
appreciate
scared
you.
because I know you. I know that's
I
what you're
need a
about to
watch.
get into.
I'm tired of wearing my
So I was
Apple
like, okay,
Watch.
this is the perfect. Okay, perfect.
And the watch is called Black Caviar.
That's
So
tough.
it's called.
That's hard.
Bear.
That's hard.
This is hard, bro.
Where you find this at?
Oh man, one thing I suck at doing is
find this
how to be happy about a gift. Like
bag.
this is Bear.
The bag.
Like the
I said,
whole.
where you find it at? I've been looking for this one.
I feel like I'm on
already got
Sopranos
it?
for real, bro. This is
already got
this
that?
is fire, bro.
You already got that? You know you already got it. For real.
For those who don't know,
Damn,
you know,
take it
I
back,
enjoy
nigga.
No, I looked at
cigars.
that. I put it in. I put it in the frame.
It's a gift receipt in there.
No.
Oh, that's tough.
Gift receipt in there, man.
It's a journal.
I don't know. Read it.
Yeah, bro. Throw that on, man. Well, I guess in closing, y'all ain't gotta be here while we open up our gifts, man. I appreciate
They
you.
wanna see it.
Bear. This has got some weight. The cutter. I got the whole
His
cigar
cigar?
set, bro.
Oh, you old smoker.
I'm not a smoker like that, but this is phenomenal, right? Like when I do
Now
partake.
you gonna be on that recliner. Chill.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah, boy. Bear, I appreciate you, boss. This is phenomenal, bro.
Get this cigar up there. Can you cut it?
This is good. What? Put your watch on, bro.
Y'all, I got a watch.
It's called Black Caviar, man. Appreciate y'all.
I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all.
Hustle Spirit Show, man. We out.
Man, gift your friends.
Yeah, give. Keep
Gift
on
your
giving.
friends.